Technically, this is a green room production, so it's not that bad.
Oh, perfect. Room green, the only room green. There's a lot of green rooms.
Room green. Sorry. Room green. I'm nervous. I'm nervous here. I haven't done a show in a long time. If you're catching us right now, nobody is yet, but if you are tuning in, I'm Coach Casey. Sitting across from me, he's never sat across from me doing a show before, is Sontia.
Hi, I don't know where the camera is.
It's right there. It's right there.
Oh, hi.
So there's the camera.
What's that?
We've got Joey from 10 for 10.
Good to finally meet you, Coach Casey.
We've got John from 10 for 10.
Oh, yeah. Glad to be here. Glad to be here.
We got JRB5 from Free Music Lovers Only up in the corner. Whoop.
What's up?
This is a lot. This is a lot.
This is a loaded room.
I don't know if this was ever the plan, the intention, or anything, but this is where we came, and this is how we are.
I totally forgot until I think Wednesday. And it was like, we're doing what tomorrow now?
So you didn't come to town just to see me like I'd always hoped you would, but
that was like 50%.
I was going to say, you guys figured out how to make it work.
Yeah. 51% for me.
Ooh, see, this is why
shots fired.
Why I like him more and why he's the lead singer. But you've got time. You've got time to work your way there.
It's just 1%. Just 1%. We can get there.
If you're a regular listener of the Middle of the Road podcast, Joey and John aren't new to you. This is the first time you've met them in person. If you're a regular listener, you guys, two different times three with me. Well, but you came, me and you did a three-way with.
Oh yeah. Sorry, that was off your page, not Stevie's, huh?
Yeah. So we did a three-way with Stevie V. And we did Yeah. So, but technically,
Trivia.
10 for 10's third meeting with us.
Yes,
you guys played live on there. Had some technical difficulties, but it was still awesome sound. It was an awesome avenue, and it was my first experience trying something like that. And you guys were my guinea pigs. We talked about it, and you were willing, and it was awesome.
Space monkeys, man.
Yeah.
We're there.
Well, I don't even know where to start, but first we'll start with, how was the drive, guys? And where did you drive in from?
He giggles because we gave a teaser before this all happened.
Yep.
So,
good old Nebraska.
10-4-10 drives in from Casper, Wyoming. That's central Wyoming. That's the one to the left of Nebraska, above Colorado, below Montana. And there's something on the other side over there.
And it's not Casper the Ghost. It is a town.
It's a town. It's a whole own town. Yep.
Okay. All right. So you guys take off yesterday afternoon. When do you leave?
Late night, 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
Someone said 5 p.m., but somebody also didn't pack their house up like they said they were going to. So,
well, we'll get to that, but that is almost a segue to they did drive here in Joey's house. We'll get there. But and Sontia got her first pee experience in Joey's house / trailer.
Okay.
So we've got we've got a lot of things.
I could have told the poor lady, no, there's another bathroom over there.
Literally, Coach Casey called that one out before, and just the quietest moment. Can I use your bathroom? Yeah. She leaves, and Coach says, "You could have told her no." And I should have actually said, "You should have told her no." But I wanted the story too.
I don't get it. I don't get why they if you were uncomfortable with me using the bathroom, that's fine. But
no, they're uncomfortable with that fact of the what you have to go through to use the bathroom. I think.
That was the uncomfortability, not you as a person.
Not me.
The other direction.
I didn't mean that.
The camper would have been more difficult.
Oh no, God no. Yeah, I've been in a lot.
And she's a concert. She
pops in. She's like, "There's a plant hanging from the wall.
So many canned meats. So many canned meats.
There's chicken. There's canned beef. There's canned tuna. There's canned Vienna.
Okay, so your spiritual experience wasn't a bad one. You came in. That was truly just a new.
No, okay. All right, this is gonna sound weird, because I'm kind of weird.
John left poop in there, didn't he?
But no. So I walk in, I trip over the thing. I don't know what the thing is, but there's a thing that you trip. You guys know the thing.
That's the little shoe mat.
Yeah,
you're supposed to put your feet there.
Yeah,
or your shoes there, and then barefoot it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mind the broken glass, though.
Okay, mind the black glass. So I walk in, and then I get to it, and then I take my seat, and then it was just like, is that sage? And then and it was like sage, and then there was a plant, and then all of a sudden, like somebody started singing like Native American chants and shit, and I was like, "What is happening?"
It's a spiritual.
And then I said a little prayer, and then I left.
Okay, so that's where she got this spirit.
Yes.
Okay, that's that.
So
if you were going for a vibe, you nailed it, brother.
I think I got to pee now
Absolutely
too.
killed it.
I
Absolutely.
need to see this.
That was the
yeah,
most
well,
welcoming
after this,
bathroom
we'll
I've been in.
take
for a
a
while.
Okay.
route through it.
All right, perfect.
Everybody just
All right.
walk through.
So we leave at 7:00 last night, and we hit the road. What's the plan? How many hours are we driving before we pull over?
Our goal was 5 hours,
Okay.
at least 5 hours from Casper. So the night's dragging on. We're like, hey, do we take I-80? Do we take 70? Which way are we going? We're like, screw it. We'll do Scotts Bluff and down to 80. So we're like, okay, so it's dragging on. It's getting late. We're both tired, and we're like, how far away is Ogallala? Because we're like, do we stop?
Mind you,
and stay the night
Ogallala's the
there?
first Casey's Pizza as you head west.
Oh, that's what you're going
Casey's.
after. You're going
So
after Casey's.
set the
Okay.
mood for
All
all
right.
locals. You'll
Yeah. All right.
understand.
Now we got you.
Yeah. So we make it to Ogallala. We're like, we'll push a little further east until we see the first blue sign with a little camper on it. So we're like, all right, we're gonna nomad it tonight. And we keep driving, and there's no campsite. We're trying to remember the name of the app to figure out where it marks free camping
it was too
spots.
simple. It's called Dirt. Shout out, sponsorships now being accepted.
Yeah, we'll take it for
DYRT Dirt.
okay. They'll take it for 10 for 10. We'll take it for music lovers only in the middle of the road. So
Yeah.
So we finally find a spot. It's like free public camping right next to this tiny little lake thing. We're like, all right, cool, we'll hit it. So it takes us off this one-off exit. You can kind of see the lights of the next town up ahead, but like we take this sketchy dark exit.
okay.
And we're like, okay, all right, I guess we'll pop out here in the morning. And it's like, oh no, we ain't popping back out here. It's taking us all the way down this dirt road. We go to 3 or 4 miles down dirt, windy roads.
You have to sneak behind this like wood-clad convenience store that's shut down. Like it looks like you're just driving in the backside of that, and it turns out to be a road eventually.
Yeah, so we're bombing down this thing. We're taking left turn, right turn. We finally get there, and then we're
Four
like,
left.
They're trapping us down
four-
here.
four
Yeah.
left
It's four,
turn.
yeah.
oh yeah.
Actually, we're on our 5th left turn. What is going on?
And through this whole thing, like that town that was off in the distance, it's just getting brighter and brighter. We're starting to see some lights and some buildings. We're like, what the hell? Why didn't we just exit at the damn town? And so we're like, all right. So finally we take another turn, and then you see I-80 again. We're like, what the hell? And we're taking this dirt road, and it goes
It puts
up.
you back on I-80 for a mile and then takes you.
It's a dirt road that crosses over the top of I-80.
right over top
Ah,
of I-80.
but there's
We're
no
like,
access.
I'm starting
Okay.
to kind of have shit myself. I'm like, whoa, like this dirt road's not going to dirt doesn't just make it over an interstate.
No, the dirt just
In Kansas, it does.
It does. That's common around
We were
here.
still stuck in Nebraska.
Ah,
we
that's
were
true. They don't know about
concerned. If we
Nebraska
crossed
dirt.
the line,
Okay.
Yeah.
It was
So-
the original interstate.
It probably was. Like it's Pioneer Crossing.
Jump it. Jump it.
Why is there a
Oh,
buffalo
express.
here?
I'm gonna punch it. I'm gonna punch it, Joey.
Them Duke boys.
So we crossed the bridge, and we're like, all right, well, that's a trip. Okay. And then next thing you know, the
What's up,
GPS
Stevie
is
B?
like,
Oh
hey,
yeah.
it's DV. GPS is like, boom, you have arrived, and we're like, where? So you see the road goes off to the right hand side, and we're like, okay. And Joey's like, well, like he was driving. He's like, do I turn down there? Because it's a pretty hairpin turn. And I'm like, yeah, I guess. Fuck it, it's a good road. Let's go. So make the hairpin turn, and keep in mind, Joey's not super comfortable pulling the camper.
Yep.
It is pitch black.
Driving
Okay.
straight on the highway, completely comfortable. But I get it. I get it.
There's something that's about to happen that makes it difficult for anyone.
Okay.
driving.
All right.
Mostly it's John's fault. Just a heads up.
So we pull in there, and we're like, okay, cool. There's the little sign that says, oh, max 3-day camping, whatever. We're like, oh, hell
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
cool. It's a little recreation area.
Sweet.
Yeah, so should be a couple camp spots around
Yeah.
here. It's off season. So we're like, okay, and it's pretty wooded right there. So we go cruising down, and instead of taking the left hook that we should have taken, we go straight down the road, and we pop into this clearing, and we're like, oh, there's another camper sitting right there. We're like, all right, cool. And the next thing you know, you see the door fly open, and dog or two comes out. We're like, okay.
Dogs, yeah.
And then next thing you know, I don't know if you guys are familiar with like Milwaukee tools. They're super bright,
Spotlight the
Like-
size of this plate.
like
Yep,
brighter
just
than the
right,
damn sun spotlight, right? Boom, in our eyes. And just holding it there. Not even like just not signaling like, hey, people, someone's here in the spot. Like just holding
in
it.
Nebraska, you don't know if it's coming behind.
And there's
And-
sounds of puppies.
Oh yeah.
everywhere.
And so the two dogs come out, and you're like, okay, we're starting to get bright lighted, and through the light, there's another dog and another dog and another couple dogs, and it is just bark, 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 bark. And you're like, what the fuck is any of this? And then you get closer to the camper, and it is just classic Methland USA.
Oh,
They're set up, they're living there. they got a dog mill going on. They're probably
Well, that's their protection for the cops and anybody coming in on their meth around, guys.
They're all like pit bull puppy type breed.
Oh wow.
And there's like 10 of them running around. It's everywhere. It's coming up to us everywhere. You don't see the person because we're still getting spotlighted. And I'm sure out the window, I'm like, shut your fucking light off. Because it's like, dude, we can't see.
Yeah,
we don't know what we're going into.
At this point because it's so bright, dude.
And so, like, I finally, like, I give a wave, like, okay, we'll back out of here. But then you get closer to the truck that's parked there, and there's more dogs in the truck. And I've just like 10 or 12 dogs at this point.
Some of the piles of heaps of stuff that was on the ground.
And I understand you guys are in a shocking experience, but neither one of you pulled out your phone and got video.
I wish we would have.
I mean, guys,
we would have.
We live in the age where I mean, you should already have the glasses that you just go, boop, you know, like it's all happening, guys.
So keep in mind,
why didn't you Facebook Live this? You know,
I pulled out something that starts with a 3 instead of my iPhone.
I know. I got you. Use that as the shield. You know, you turn your camera on. Like, oh, yeah.
You bet, bro.
Tell my mother I love her.
Let's see who can count to 10 first.
So here we are on this single lane. Okay, so to kind of help paint the picture a little more, this camper.
I thought we were going to make the news with this guy.
Has you know, like classic junk strewn all about. Their truck parked down the other end. Well, they're on kind of like your driveway here. It's like a little oval circle. So if someone was camped to the side, another person could come in and turn around comfortably.
But not how they are.
He had this whole thing like blocked. So we're in Joey's, you know, the Escalade with the 23-foot.
Yeah, it's not turning on a dime. Yeah. You can't see out the back like in a regular to back it up as easy. You have a lot of obstacles. Yeah.
So we're like, okay, before we get shot and or disappear forever. I was like, all right, let's back up. So it is just as slow, and everybody knows the scene from Austin Powers with the car trying to get turned around.
Oh yeah.
So he's just as slow as we can possibly just walk this thing backwards.
The light kind of changed, so you could almost see again and stuff.
So we're like,
John's counting out new numbers on how many dogs he's counted.
Literally,
there's another one.
And again, we could be counting along with you live on Facebook, John.
Could have been, but you weren't.
Just tag Casey.
Yeah, and I could have came out here like kicking, like, yeah, and these guys will be joining us in studio tomorrow.
Hopefully,
if not, then we're all witnesses. Yeah, John's like, I'm a drummer in a band.
Don't hurt my hands. I need those.
What mile marker are you by?
Okay, so we get backed out.
So we're finally backed out, and then we're like, all right, well, screw it. Let's go down this other way and see what's there. And it is, again, just a single 2-track, basically, just down to, I'm like, oh, there's a boat ramp here. And the boat ramp's just dirt schluffed into the water. It's not a real boat ramp. So we're like, well, I guess we're just going to turn around here. And we find the flattest, quote unquote, flattest spot we could. Didn't even unhook the camper from the Escalade.
Didn't set up the leveling jack.
Didn't set anything up, nothing.
Dude. Just right.
Did you even throw out the center jack or anything?
No. Just on
bumpered it and laid it. Yep. Okay.
Dude, not having it.
I get it.
And just off
but
the
you're
distance.
still within like a quarter mile or an eighth of a mile from this guy.
Oh, yeah. You can still see him over there and his flashlight.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How do you even comfortably at that point?
It wasn't.
Tired.
You lock it up and put the gun. You just put the gun on you and go to bed. You know.
Well,
like me, I know how I would. I'd like, you know what, 4 of these, and I'll pass out regard. Whatever happens, I don't know.
Yeah, like, hey man, you wake up dead and it's somebody else's problem.
That's true. That's true. Actually, your problems are all gone then. So
pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, and like we hit the time change right there too, conveniently. So what was midnight, 1 o'clock is now 2 in.the morning, and so we're an hour past what we wanted to be.
We just really didn't want to know what Nebraska had in store for Act 2.
Okay, so we get up. So
what's behind door number 2?
So what do we?
It's like
what's
worse than door 1?
What's our morning like? How quick we get up and out of here?
I'm up by about 7.
Yeah, we fired up a little coffee and
went over and met the neighbor. Did you go meet the neighbor?
Fried up some corned beef hash.
Hey neighbor!
John went out in just his apron. He has this cool little apron. You remember the old pajamas that have a little button in the back so you can poop in the middle of the night? Well, he has an apron that's on the front.
Yep, so
It
he can
says
pee.
kiss the cook right on the little flap.
Uh-huh.
And then there's nothing under this frilly apron.
I like it.
And, I think he had it custom made.
yeah. It's custom.
And so
Pinterest.
he took a pan of hot corned beef hash over to the
There you go.
and we made friends.
Dogs
yeah.
are chasing like.
Yeah.
A couple cans of sausages for the dogs,
Yeah, that would be a
Yeah.
good. See, that's where they would come in handy. You should
Oh,
keep
yeah.
those Viennas in the thing. Next time you guys end up on a dirt road,
Start
you throw.
hugging the Vienna.
Yeah, and then they're going. Oh yeah, you might even get that
Steal-
meth head to chase one of them out there and get the
dogs,
light off of you for a minute. You know.
Yeah. He goes right
Shaking
around.
weenies at him.
One of the little sausages, dude.
I love a Vienna sausage.
All right, so we get up.
I haven't eaten in months.
How far is the drive you to? I'm trying to get everybody to tonight.
Yeah.
So we get up, we eat Vienna sausages and corned beef hash,
Right. Yep.
and we when you,
Balanced nutritional diet.
when you get when you get on the
Super cute
road.
robe. Don't forget the super cute robe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Walked around.
John's out sunning himself for a little bit.
How long's the drive from there to my door?
Shoot.
It was right on the nose. Well, if we could go the full speed limit, it would have been 6 hours on the nose.
Okay.
But with stops and then pulling Joey's home with us.
Yep.
So we had to gas up twice
Yep.
in that adventure, and then
So-
every agricultural vehicle that
Every.
during passing zones goes 7 over, but in the no passing zones goes
They go
10
7 under. Yeah. And you don't have quite the balls to get around them. Yep, I get you.
did. John's screaming. We're doing down the interstate, and there's one of those truckers with a pup that thinks he can pass all truckers because he is God's gift to trucking. And he's cruising down the left lane, just bogging up the whole thing. And I break loose and hook right. And John's like, no, there's another truck he's passing. I was like, I don't see one. And fucking go hooking up and get around. And he's like, don't do it. I just lay into that 6'2 Cadillac. We are taking sponsorships at this time as well.
I was right about the Cadillac. I was wrong about the U-Haul. So
Yes.
So we used to tour in the U-Haul, though.
I know. Yeah, you used to do in the
You can
U-Haul.
still get that shirt on our online merch store.
Okay.
Cadillac Dreams, where it's the CTS with a U-Haul trailer on the back.
There you go.
What is that website there?
That is Bandcamp. So 10four10.bandcamp.com.
Yeah,
Or
check
you
it
can
out.
use your Bandcamp app and search 10four10.
And if you go to the internet and you type 10 for 10, they come up all over. You
Oh,
go to
yeah.
Facebook, you go to every platform you guys are on. I'm friends with you on all of them. I don't
Thank
get
you.
on as much of them anymore, but I try to find your guys' stuff, like it, share it
Appreciate it,
anytime I
appreciate
can. What are you in town for? Why you didn't drive here to see us? We escaped. What are you here for? What are we doing tonight?
Kirby's
Kirby's
beer
Beer.
store is breaking us into Wichita, dude. We are more than happy to be coming to check them out. They are bare to all traveling bands out there. Kirby's is the spot, man. They've been so accommodating. They've handled everything digitally, start to finish. They had to politely state that in a conversation to me because I'm not used to that kind of service at all. And so they've handled a group messenger between all the local bands and us. They've handled the Facebook event. They've been posting for us. Oh my gosh, I just have no idea what to do with myself.
Yeah,
So
Sontia,
I can't wait to meet 'em.
she's a Kirby's
Yeah.
regular. She
Oh,
plays
good,
there
good.
quite a bit,
Hell
so
yeah.
she'll
Yeah.
Awesome people.
Yeah.
Tell them just huge compliments from a traveling band. 'cause-
Absolutely.
And we'll tell them in person.
and she'll be at the show tonight. We're all going to come up after
good.
after this. It's 7:00 in Wichita. The show's at 9 at Kirby's.
Yes.
3 bands:
You got-
Softy,
Old musty
Musty
bastards.
Bastards.
out of Junction City, and then you guys traveled all the way from Casper, Wyoming.
Yep.
So if I put the two together, we were 12 hours. If you drove straight through, is that where we're at? 11,
I can't math
it
right
should
now.
be a little bit less than that. but
5
with
to
the time
6 were the
change-
two, but
Yeah.
then he said one took longer.
Yeah, so with the time change, you end up with that extra hour. So it should have been about 10 or 11
Okay.
true human hours.
Okay.
So
Okay.
and then and then
Got here, showered, shaved, shits.
yeah,
Santi
yeah.
used your bathroom.
How's that order? Yeah.
Leveled the trailer. I mean,
Leveled
then
the
we
trailer.
finally set the trailer up and got them
Yeah,
going.
yeah, the trailer actually sits flat
yeah, I had the
tonight, so
hose
that's
set up in the
nice,
yard
dude.
with
Yeah,
them.
Dude,
Yeah,
so-
they're in a
more teeter and no
they're in
more
a safe
dogs.
place. They'll have dogs barking at them, but
Yeah,
they'll be
we're safe.
mine.
Yeah.
Safe.
You are close to meth head still because I got neighbors that
Yeah,
so
good.
so
I
in-
hate to feel uncomfortable.
in comfortable
Right, yeah.
spots. Yep.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of strange stuff that goes on behind me. So you are
Good.
right back at home. Just
You're never too far away from home.
yeah.
Yeah.
No matter how far you travel.
I literally brought my home with. So.
Yeah. Joey brought his.
Yeah, I was like, dude, if
What's
he
your
wanted to,
mailing address, Casey's backyard.
yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
what's your
Letters.
well, hopefully we got 8 people watching now. Hopefully as many of them can come up and join us on the, come up
we'd
and
love to
join
see
you
y'all
live.
Heck yeah.
You're across from a college, bunch of people would be there.
Parties
Sontia,
at Kirby's.
you got any questions for them? You got anything? Any advice for them about Kirby's?
The advice about Kirby's is that you're going to feel like you're at home. Kirby's is rock
Sweet.
and roll home,
Good,
blues home,
good.
hip hop home.
Heck yeah.
So
Sweet.
anybody that comes into Kirby's
Grunge.
is a Kirbyite immediately.
Punk.
Cool.
So
Since the 70s, there's old flyers up like all over the ceiling and shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
it's
oh,
yeah.
been
It's a
around
cool
while.
vibe,
Good.
man.
And the internet is
Yeah.
not lying about
No,
Kirby's.
it's a
You
cool
can't
vibe.
believe everything you read about.
Yep.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's one of the coolest places, and there's a bunch of cool places in Wichita to perform or to go to a concert. It's just a real cool, and they make it about the performance. I mean, that's all
yeah.
that's all that it's there for.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah. So it's definitely awesome to have you guys just stepping foot into my front yard. to
Hell
my
yeah.
front room.
like the bathroom. They only have one bathroom usually.
No, they still have to.
It's always
It's always out of order. Yeah,
Yeah.
they have 2 there, but just very rarely is one of them open.
I think
That is a common theme in Wichita bars. To be fair, red. There's a lot of them commonly one's down temporarily.
It's probably because all the stickers.
How many times have you guys actually been? How many tours have you guys went on now since you guys have been together? This is a mini tour, we'll call it. But
yeah, this is a 3-night run, but it ends with a mini fest at Des Moines, and so we love our friends at Des Moines. It's an absolute treat to always get to play there, and
where are you
they're
playing there?
accommodating us for 10-4-10 day. So it's underground indoor skate park, so it's like a private unlisted venue.
Hell yeah!
And all the locals know, though, like it's a if you know kind of spot.
Yep.
Dude, and it is so killer, dude. I'll send you some videos over. Like I run the ramps like a little dorky little kid just running around them, man. Once I get in there,
You've played there before, haven't you?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I think I seen. Didn't you?
yeah,
Did
this will be our 3rd return to.
Okay, you guys did a
Des Moines.
video in there.
Yeah.
I-
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So I've
yep.
awesome.
And yeah, it's there's cuts of it in a lot of our promo 'cause it's just so cool. And there's nice graffiti background when you're playing. And then one of the artists there is into old school filmography, so he holds like a drive up movie night in the backyard there. But then he can project like stuff as you're playing and stuff. So he's got these old, like sometimes black and white, sometimes bikers, sometimes horror movies going on in the background and stuff while you're performing. It's just
Awesome.
a killer vibe. Oh,
That's
and once again, just friendly as heck people, and all about the events and all about the music, and there for a good time, and it's wonderful.
And you're in St. Joe in between tomorrow night.
Yep. We'll hook up with New Realm Comprehensive Booking in St. Joseph again. This will be our 3rd time working with their crew, so 3rd venue also with them.
Yep.
And so yeah, dude. So we're just hyped. We love this region. You crack down into sea level and the crowds just get so much better, like the Rocky Mountain region, you can be real hit or miss on a night. It's got to be a perfect night and perfect environment for them to perfectly enjoy their time, and when you get it, you get a killer crowd. But you come down to sea level and everybody's here to party. Dude, they're like, live music, hell yeah, motherfucker,
Well,
let's do this.
A lot of these places like that, there's not a lot going on, so that is the what's going on. And like Belle Plaine has, or not Belle, Wichita has a good music scene. We always talk about that.
Amazing music scene.
I mean, it's crazy. I mean, it doesn't get its props, but then you go to St. Joseph has probably an awesome music scene. That these small, I'd say small, but these places have awesome music scenes, and they really support local. But the traveling bands. I mean, it's crazy.
So one thing that I always want to know when I'm watching a band interview, that's and you want to come see them, what do you guys sound like? If you were to describe your sound, what do you sound like?
Hard rock,
Hard
kind of
rock?
like
Post
like
grunge.
a post grunge, a lot of like Nirvana, Alice in Chains, Soundgarden influence,
Social distortion.
all the good shit.
Oh yeah,
Sweet.
Yeah, that's where I said. That's what, like, when we first, like, even I think the first show. That's why, like, a couple songs. I'm like, you get that Nirvana, Soundgarden, just hardcore vibe.
Yep. And what spooks a lot of people is we're a 2-piece band, and so they just have no clue what to do with it sometimes when they see it. And there's no bass player, and we just get after it, dude. And we get a lot of reviews like, man, I listened to you guys online, and I listened to you guys' recordings, and they were cool and like badass music videos, but your live shit was crazy, dude. you know. And
That's what's
sweet,
up.
thanks, man.
That's what's
Cool, because I growing up hated bands. So I grew up in a very small town that didn't get shit for bands.
Mhm.
So a lot of times late night shows was how you found bands. And I'd get into a band, and you had to travel to see them live. And if you went to see them live and they were just a producer made album that you bought at home and you got live and it was just not the album,
Mhm.
you're pissed. You know, it has to be equal to or better than the recording.
Oh,
And we try to really bring that vibe around, you know, back to the DIY ethics of you know, it's one thing to be able to sit in a studio and record and use automation, and fuck, man, you can record a whole album on a laptop nowadays.
Yeah.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
need barely instruments to do it. You can
Mhm.
program the keyboard buttons to do each drum component, and you can sit there like you're typing. You can record a whole album, right? Like, you know,
You don't even need to
And,
do that. Just AI and create.
yeah,
your
or
own
hell,
music.
you could pay
Yeah.
Oh,
AI
yeah.
to do it, you know. And so
Johnny Cash singing Tupac.
I have that.
Totally
I do have
Which
that
was
in my.
amazing.
That's in my
Yeah,
favorites,
that
by
was
the way.
So we're proud of our studio recordings, and we love what we've done with our DIY friends Snapback Records, and our friend Scott Wilson from Saving Abel recorded Gun and Handwritten Heartache for us. And we love that, and the music videos we dropped and will continue to drop we try to be entertaining with that and get our music through, but the live show is what does it for us. For sure that's what does it for us.
Yeah, I played
And-
Gun on the show.
yeah.
Mhm.
And that was, and you guys played that. Is that what you guys played that live on the show? Is that the one you
That's-
played?
Yeah.
That's what you
so-
guys played, because that was the day after the video came out.
Okay,
I think
that's what it
that's
was.
how
Okay,
it
that's
worked.
what I thought.
That's what I was trying to remember, if that's what it was. I've done, there's been a lot of bands from Casper, Wyoming come through here, guys. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't
Yeah.
remember them. I can't remember them all. Just
So many bands.
John, have you ever just stood up and said, "Hey, let me sing some"? Do you ever,
We've started. We're dabbling. Yeah, there will be
working
a
on that
second
one
mic
show.
on stage tonight.
Okay.
Ooh.
Everybody better get out to Kirby's tonight at
Get a little
9
something.
o'clock.
I've been
Find this out.
We're
Check
trying
this out.
some new stuff this year. So
Okay.
we're
Got a
always
little
growing.
Well,
and
dude, it is crazy. And
changing.
we said that first time we met you. The amount of sound that comes out of two people, it's pretty badass.
Thank you.
It is crazy. I mean, the sound, because Sontia, she plays by herself. She's acoustic guitar, gets up there and just rocks it out for the same reason that
Yeah, I fucking kill it.
she does kill it. But same, bands are hard. That's what you guys have said. That's why two of you can make it work. Your personalities work good enough. You throw a third and a fourth in there, that's when it's hard. It's usually the fucking drummer, by the way.
And the setup's way easier.
We got an alarm going off out there. Not yours.
Directionally, it sounds like right.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Yeah, and so what he's getting at, is as you continue to add more members, you have more emotions, time schedules, feelings, vibes, and all this other stuff. And this way, John and I are able to just hit it, rip it, and have a good fucking time and let it bleed through from the stage, because you don't want to go to a fucking live show and the band's not even having a good fucking time,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So we get the opportunity to bring that to people. We're working class, man, and so you bust your ass all day in, all day out to get a couple of dollars at the end of it. Most of it digitally just disappears before you even see it.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you're coming to a show and you bought a ticket or you bought a t-shirt, man, you deserve a what's up, Stevie and Josh?
I wanted you to see that they're paying attention.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So we believe that you deserve a good fucking time, and we have to give it to you, and we're able to give that best from a two-piece, because then like I've shown up to shows and they're like, yeah, our bass player couldn't make it tonight, and you're like, what the fuck do you mean your bass player couldn't make it tonight?
No excuses.
We
Yeah,
just,
we're filling in because of this or that or something, and it's like, whoa, guys, no, like this is what you do. You owe that crowd a fucking moment, man.
Yeah.
That's what this is. This is real rock and roll, man.
I mean,
Be able to
Josh,
share that energy and make sure that you get some of that. The world is such a jacked up place sometimes, and then you
Yep.
have your music, your rock and roll, you got your spirituality, your energy and whatnot, and to be able to bounce that off of other people is just a gift for everybody.
Josh just had a band on a couple 2 months ago, 3 months ago, whatever, that's literally not performing because they're waiting on another member. They don't have a drummer right now, and I think they finally got one.
I think they found a drummer. They lost the drummer. They found a drummer.
Yeah.
Turn it back off
And
because it makes people watch it too much.
Yeah,
then
Wichita's
something-
2 drummers were busy.
Yeah, I think they.
Yeah, John, if you were in town, you could be
All
double
right.
booking,
Yeah,
man.
for hire. Just gotta pay mileage.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and don't get him a place not at that camp in Nebraska, guys.
I don't know.
You know, though, like the camping
Yeah.
thing. So yeah, okay, but some of the hotels and motels
Are no
that
better.
we've stayed
Yeah.
in, dude.
Yep.
And I didn't know this next part. This is kind of sometimes a dirtier podcast. So I feel
Yeah, you can-
comfortable saying
yeah.
this next part. I didn't know that the coffee makers in the hotel rooms are not safe to use.
Oh, I would never, but I don't.
Apparently,
Thank you.
This is news to me, man.
Okay,
Don't tell me.
So me and old boy are on the same page here. We had no fucking clue.
No.
Turns out people warm their balls in these things.
What? That
Yeah.
part I don't know if I knew that.
Balkoozie is
Okay.
what they're called on the streets.
Okay.
You know, or online, I guess. You could maybe type Balkoozie into Google. See
Like
if the
if they're
hotel
warming
coffee
it in
maker
the
shows
cup
up.
when the water comes out, then that's sanitary enough because I need fucking coffee in the morning.
I do too, but you know, this way we have our own coffee maker. Where
Yeah.
This just says because they're full of germs and they don't clean them properly is
Yeah,
what
that's
this
what I
says.
was
That's
thinking.
kind of where I was leaning, but
Yeah.
I will get into ball koozies now.
plus occasionally people shit on hotel floors. You know,
Yeah.
so-
People do see that.
Sometimes-
That is the thing. People do effed up stuff in hotels. They-
Sometimes a band will roll through Rapid City on a Saturday night.
after eating lots of KC pizza
After-
and coffee,
and
and they're
getting ready
running
for
a
a
little
show
late.
and-
You just never know what's going on.
Dude,
and
and
they
there's-
go around the corner
and there's a
because they're in a rush, so
there's
they
a
drop
shit.
trout as they go to the bathroom, and they Terrence and Phillip around the corner, and there happens to be a turd on the floor after they're done.
see,
Who knows? Was it there when they got there? Was it not?
I think it's more of a like out of comfort zone. They wake up in the middle of the night and you're just used to it kind of being over there. So you just kind of,
Yeah, so you just walk over and just
poop
drop
somewhere.
One,
I
you know?
guess. I don't know. You know,
I definitely don't walk barefoot in hotels.
no,
Yeah.
I don't like to. I'm
Flip flops.
I'm still uncomfortable, honestly, just sleeping under hotel bedding.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
go all
so-
the way under. I'll do like the top sheet,
Yeah,
which is probably what everybody does, which is worse. You know,
Yeah.
now.
that never gets washed.
Yeah.
Bring your own sleeping bag to the hotel.
That's what
room.
we started doing. But then
that's
you got to.
pointless. all that you pay out and stuff, you know. and
Yeah, but then I used
don't
to
feel
bring.
comfortable.
We would bring like my a blanket and a pillow. But then I basically got to burn those or wash the shit out of those when those come back because
Yeah, yeah.
then you got to, you know. So
Yeah.
I'm very uncomfortable in hotels as well.
Yeah, and
Even
and-
nice ones, to be honest with you.
You
I feel
know,
better
some
in a
of the
nice
places
one.
I slept
I can't
growing
afford them
up,
very often though.
Right, and
It
so
is-
you know, back to Dirt DYRT app sponsoring us on the road. You know-
Give us take that place off the list. Say that, or at least give like.
no.
Did you-
Leave that one on the list.
But did you?
People
did
should
you
know.
Did you
It's an
guys at least?
experience.
Did you guys?
We marked it on the map. We'll be back.
Yeah.
But did you at least
Just so you know, we
TripAdvisor it or something
No,
like?
no, we pinged it, and we're not
But,
we're telling this horror story to everyone, so everyone stays away.
I'm just saying, be
It was
It's
beautiful.
our
Un-
spot.
yeah, it's like a natural spring.
We didn't sleep at all.
Free dogs.
And leftovers.
It's like, you stay at a Holiday Inn, they'll leave you a couple free bottles of water if you're a member. Here, you might get a free puppy or two.
Dude, what's better, a bottle of fucking lame ass water or a whole ass puppy?
Or a mange pit.
Or a little
I'm
quote
still
unquote gift bag on the way out.
Well, something. Okay, let me chime in for a minute. Something I like to ask the bands is, what's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you on stage? That's my question that I always ask the bands.
On stage?
Ooh.
On stage, most embarrassing thing to happen.
In
You shit yourself,
Lincoln.
John.
No, 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 not yet. At least,
He
not
went
yet.
to poos it back there too.
Not yet.
What's
Was
that?
it you that didn't understand that?
What?
When I said he was Winnie the Poohing it back there?
Oh yeah, I didn't understand
you're
on the
like,
thing. Like, what are you talking about?
Shirt
Like, you know, he's just
Yeah,
shirt cocking
I got it.
right?
I got you. He's got turtle head poking now. I got it. Yeah.
It's hot.
I'd say just for me, like, the most embarrassing thing is shoelaces. I got caught on one of my the bolts for my drum, my kick pedal.
Uh
It caught the screw of it and it stops the pedal, so I don't have beat anymore. So we're in mid song that uses a lot of kick. and I got nothing. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like trying
You're
to
pounding the
work
hell out
through
of
it.
it.
And and we don't stop. Like we work through our shit. So I'm down there trying to fish my shoelace off the fucking kick pedal so I can get back into it. And that was a rough night as it was. And I was just pissed beyond belief after that. Like I was just rage playing.
He thought he was mad. I mean,
So you
should
started.
have been the other 50% of the band.
I was gonna say, have you started playing in Velcro shoes since then, John?
I tuck my laces.
Okay. Tape them or tuck them, bud. Tape them or tuck them.
I have tuck
That's what I was-
shoes now. Okay. All right.
What about you,
I'm
buddy?
with the times.
We need something better than that. That was pretty mild. That was pretty mild. Give us something racy, something raunchy, something horrible. Vomit is always.
Oh, he
a
should
good
have.
one.
Have you ever accidentally taken
and made me
no, they
almost
said on
puke.
stage.
Have you
It
ever?
was on stage.
Whoa. Okay.
Good
So
stuff.
he doesn't mean the literal shit his pants. Okay, so this was
the figure did.
Okay, now hold on. I got a thing for that real quick. I don't want to cut in. But yesterday at work, I stay after with these young punks and I drink a beer. And he says,
Good.
if I beat which our other manager in tomorrow, what would you do? I said, I'd shit myself. And he said, literally or figuratively? I said, fuck, I'd literally shit myself. So behind my back, he went around and he said, he made it there. I came in this morning, he's sitting in my office in the dark drinking coffee. And he said,
Hell yeah.
I expect you to shit yourself in this office later. And I'm like I meant it as a turn of speech.
Yeah,
But they just thought, okay, so tell your story. Sorry.
Okay, so when he says we don't stop, we don't. I developed strep throat 3 days before our spring tour this last year.
Okay.
I am on my deathbed, sweating and fucking uncontrollably.
He's a prima donna. No.
I can tell.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I could tell by
John
how
got
long
it.
it took him to get ready before the show.
John got a sliver once and he almost canceled the show. So my drumstick got me. I've been pinged with.
Oh,
the
yeah, but
drumsticks so
boy.
many times. Dude, his drumsticks will snap, bust me in the back of the head and stuff. Dude, like, oh shit.
I'm hoping for one of those tonight so I can get the remnants.
So we were at Kirk's Grocery in Billings, Montana. Beautiful, beautiful team. Awesome venue.
It's about the size of this room.
Small, physically small, dude. And they host some great events, dude. We are blasting on this place, having a good old time. Backtrack 3 hours, 4 hours maybe. John's folks make a cruise weekend out of it. Meet us up in Billings. Take us to dinner at Red Robin. Red Robin, I will not be accepting sponsorships.
No.
They have a shrimp.
Oh.
That
Why would you get? I mean, it's Red Robin Burger. I'm just.
it was spicy. It was crusted. It was
Landlocked
it had a dip
seafood.
sauce. It had a dip sauce too.
You got seafood.
Smashed
In,
that shit, dude.
okay, so it's good.
Time of my life.
Okay.
And just about into the second to last song.
No, I think it
into
was
the last song. Into the
We were
finale
just
track.
about done. We were on like the last verse and chorus on the way out.
And my stomach goes. brr, And
Oh.
I was like, this will just be a nice quick fart. No one will even know I did it because it's a live event. Everybody's live having a good time. And I don't know if you know how bands set up on stages, but the singer, guitar player like myself would be out here and the drummer would be back here
Mhm.
somewhere.
Yeah, right behind.
And in Kirk's Grocery, you're in a corner.
Okay,
even.
so you got him trapped in the corner.
And that thing cut loose, dude. And I was in my respiratory system was in pain afterwards. I don't know what
no.
John experienced.
Well, and the people in the crowd thought there was a third vocalist.
Yeah, I'm back there. So I'm drumming.
Oh, there's bass now. There is bass. They do have bass.
They do. It's in a backing track.
Like, I'm going hard. It's the last song. We're trying to fucking end on a high vibe, right?
You ain't going hard
And
long.
my
bud.
drumstick, I can feel it break in my hand. So it splits in two in my hand, but I'm like, well, I'm not going to drop and grab another one because we're right there. We're at the end. What's the point? I'll just finish with what I got, right? Even if it's a little soft. So I'm going away. And then
You hear that one?
I'm 44 and I've said that since about your age, bud.
So it's a little soft in my hand. You know what I mean?
But I'll finish. Yeah.
The wood got soft in my hand. Okay, is what I'm getting at. Here.
Yeah. No, we're
Yeah.
all reading
Oh,
that.
yeah, I
And that's-
get it.
so
Tell us more, John.
I'm already stressed because I got a broken limp stick in my hand.
Yep. We got you.
And then I get hit with a hot wall of ass. Just smelly, stinky, sweaty shit.
Oh,
Oh,
Red
it's
Robin
horrendous.
crusted
You
shit.
could smell the
shit.
crusty
Did you
shrimp
taste it?
stuff and the
Yeah.
sauce.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the
was
shrimp
so-
tasted
it
better
was
the
like-
first
Like,
time.
I'm tasting the ocean. If the ocean was a
dude.
sewer.
It was bad.
Okay, that's a pretty embarrassing one.
Yeah,
Sewer
that is.
shrimp.
I don't know how much longer we can or
Yeah, we
should
better-
go.
How long?
It's
roll.
7:21.
7:21.
You guys want to be up there about 8. We're gonna probably
Yeah.
wrap this up. Dude, it was awesome having you guys here.
Hey, thank
Appreciate
you.
it. I wish
so
I wish you weren't quite such a prima donna and didn't have to take quite so long to get ready. We could have hung out a little longer. But I'm glad that you do have a comfortable place to stay tonight. No
Thank
dogs
you.
will
Yes,
should have
thank you.
cost you too much. You will have a lot of cats will probably love to sleep under you guys. So just
Oh.
check it out in the morning.
Mhm.
Just fire the engine up.
Yeah, a lot of
Don't bang the fender before you.
bang the fender because in case Felicia's in there. I got one.
Gosh, we want to do it to a kid.
There's one stray around here. The rest, if you accidentally take them back to Wyoming with you, I'm okay. Or at least to St. Joe. So, yeah, they need more
St.
cats.
Joseph,
Take them back up
donation is
to
here.
Nebraska.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, take them to the dog farm.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Shoot. There we go.
We start breeding cats too.
Like I said, it was awesome. Santia, thanks for joining us.
Oh, no problem. It was definitely fun, and I'm so excited to see you guys tonight.
Josh,
You-
you'll learn when there's a whole bunch of people you just got to jump in, especially when I'm in a room. These guys have learned it.
I'm just following your lead, coach. This is your shit show.
It is a shit show. It was a shit show and it was a blast.
It was
good
good.
stories.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll do some shit when you guys get back. I'll try to have you back on while you're there and tell you how the rest of the tour went and do a follow up.
Hell yeah.
Maybe have you guys on even as a guest host, maybe on the Few Music Lover sometime and pick some music with us. So
Yeah, before we go, tell the people your name one more time and where to find you.
So I'm John.
I'm Joey, and we are 10-4-10, and you can find us in Casey's backyard.
in every platform that is available, they are on there. They get on there. They self promote. They do it yourself. I mean, they are DIY till they die.
Yeah.
And support the shit out of that, like your local businesses. They're a local business tonight. They're here supporting local. Support
Thank
them.
you.
You
Thank
got merch tonight?
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. We got shirts, hats, bandanas, hard copy CDs for the 1st time with bonus tracks on them.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got a
dude.
copy right here.
Vander Heiden Design
Yeah.
shout out right quick.
Stevie
He
V did
painted our
these.
front cover there. And then, the live shot on the back is Des Moines. Speak of it.
There you go.
And then you get a couple backing tracks. Our good friends at Globa Death Squad out of Greenville, Texas. We wrote
didn't
their
get
theme
to
song
that.
on the back there. Oh, dude, that's dope. You'll have to play.
I played them the music video before they came in, but I'll start
Yeah,
out a
that's just
show on
wild.
it. So
Thank you.
uh,
And they're absolute wonderful, incredible people. You get that track on the back, and then a few live songs from us so that you get a better vibe of what we are up to when we show up to your town.
So tomorrow, if you're in the St. Joseph area, come see them. Saturday, if you're in the Des Moines area, go find them. If you know where the local underground skate
Shelter.
park is, Helter
Ask a
Shelter.
Punk.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Ask a punk.
Ask a punk. If you see somebody walk around and says,
Spiked
that
hair,
punk right there, ask him
You
where
know.
the
Yep.
concert's at.
jacket on. You know what we look like.
Well, it's awesome having you guys. I will leave you with this.
And I'll finish with this. Throughout my life, I've done alcohol and I've done marijuana. I'm a product of the 60s. And I can assure you, I've misbehaved far more on alcohol than I ever have on marijuana.
Okay.
Oh, dang it. It wasn't hooked up. I meant to have a song ready to go, but come up to Kirby's and hear some music of them later. Get on my page. I have some music of theirs going on there. Get on 10 for 10. Hear some music. Spotify, everywhere it is, man.
We got a going out track for you.
Robin Hood and Little John.
Oh, yeah.
walking to the forest, wondering what the other has to say.
Yeah.
Reminiscing this and that and having such a good time. Oodle-lolly, golly, what a day.
Peace, everybody.